Welcome to the GCSE Maths Advantage. I'm Dr. James Carter, and every episode I'm going to break down one topic, show you where the marks are, and give you a quick win you can use in your next exam. Whether you're targeting a grade 7 or pushing for a 9. Let's get into it.
Hook. This one small cancellation error lost more marks than any other on last year's exam. Students simply crossed out an X from top and bottom and handed in a wrong answer. It looks innocent, but it's not allowed unless you've shown the factor first. If that sounds familiar, stay with me, because in the next 11 minutes we'll fix that for good.
I think I did that last mock. I cancelled an X and my teacher said I lost the final mark. Why is that such a big deal?
Promise. By the end of this episode, you'll have a one-page checklist you can use tonight. Factorize, list forbidden values, cancel only factors, and always substitute your answer back. I'll show the safe steps, why each one works, a live 4-mark worked example, exactly what to write for the examiner, and a 2-second calculator sanity check. Ready? Let's work through this step by step.
Concept. Start simple. What is an algebraic fraction? It's just like a number fraction, but containing expressions. For example, x squared minus 4 over x squared minus x minus 6. The first jobs are factorize numerator and denominator, spot common factors, and check whether cancellation is valid. Too often, students cancel letters that are not factors. That's the error we mentioned. So let me show the reliable method.
Step 1. Factorize. Look at x squared minus 4. That's a difference of squares, and becomes x minus 2, x plus 2. The denominator, x squared minus x minus 6, factors to x minus 3, x plus 2. Now you can clearly see a common factor, x plus 2. You must write those factors down. Don't skip the factorization step just because you see the cancellation in your head. The examiner wants to see this written. So cancelling is okay now because x plus 2 appears in both? I always thought you could cancel any same letters. Exactly. Cancellation is only valid if the expression is a factor. You must have multiplied terms, giving each bracket. Cancelling single letters without factorizing is like cancelling digits across addition. It's invalid. Here's the formal rule. You may cancel common factors from numerator and denominator, but you must state any values of x that make the original denominator 0 first. Those are the forbidden or excluded values.
Why state forbidden values? Because algebraic cancellation can hide roots that were not allowed. In our example, the denominator x minus 3, x plus 2 is 0 when x equals 3 or x equals minus 2. Even after cancellation, we might write an answer that looks defined at x equals minus 2, but the original expression wasn't. So a complete solution lists x not equal to 3, x not equal to minus 2 before you cancel. That feels like extra writing in an exam. Does the examiner actually mark that? Yes, and here's where the marks are. For a 4-mark question, you might get M1 for factorizing correctly, M1 for cancelling legally and showing restrictions, M1 for simplifying the resulting expression correctly, and A1 for the final answer that respects the restrictions. If you skip the restrictions, you can drop a mark even if your algebra looks fine. So write it down, don't just think it. Worked example. Let's solve a typical 4-mark problem live. Question. Simplify and state any restrictions. X squared minus x minus 6 over x squared minus 4. Step 1. Factorize both. Numerator, x squared minus x minus 6 equals x minus 3, x plus 2. Denominator, x squared minus 4 equals x minus 2, x plus 2.
Step 2. List forbidden values from the original denominator, x not equal to 2 and x not equal to minus 2. Step 3. Cancel the common factor, x plus 2. That leaves x minus 3 over x minus 2. Important, write the cancellation as x minus 3 times x plus 2 over x minus 2 times x plus 2 equals x minus 3 over x minus 2, and add x not equal to 2 minus 2 beside it.
That shows the examiner you followed legal steps.
If I then evaluate at x equals 5, I can substitute and check quickly, right?
Exactly. Always substitute one convenient value that isn't forbidden to check your simplification. Substitute x equals 5 into the original fraction and your simplified form. They should match. This is the don't skip the check move. It catches sign errors or mistaken factorization and takes 10 seconds.
Exam technique. How marks are actually awarded. For an algebraic fraction, you will usually see method marks for writing the factorized numerator and denominator and for showing legal cancellation or stating restrictions. The final accuracy mark is only awarded if the method work is correct. So if you can't finish, aim to record the factorization. That's an M1 that often separates a 2-mark attempt from 0. Examiners also write comments like factorization shown or invalid cancellation if you make that mistake, so avoid it by listing forbidden values and cancelling only factors.
Are there other common examiner traps with these questions?
Yes, 3 big ones. First, cancelling across addition or subtraction instead of factors. Second, forgetting to state forbidden values. Third, failing to simplify fully after cancellation. Sometimes students cancel one factor, then leave a common numeric factor they could also remove. The fix: follow the checklist every time and write intermediate steps. Marks are there for the taking.
Quick win. A 20-second checklist you can use on every algebraic fractions question. Say it with me. 1. Factorize numerator and denominator. 2. List forbidden values from original denominator. 3. Cancel only common factors. Show the cancellation. 4. Simplify fully. 5. Substitute one allowed value back to check. 2-second calculator sanity check. Pick x equals 10 or x equals 5. Evaluate the original expression and the simplified result. They should match. Do that and you catch most errors.
That 5-step routine is brilliant. I can fit that in every practice paper. Anything else I should remember under exam pressure?
Yes, write the restrictions early, use neat brackets to show factors, and if you're unsure, show the factorization anyway. Examiners reward clear, logical working. M1s are given for method, not for hidden thought. Let that sink in. Marks are there for the taking.
That's your quick win for today. The 5-step checklist to stop losing marks on algebraic fractions. If this helped, share it with a friend who's revising. You'll find printable 1-page summaries and extra worked problems in the show notes at jcacademyonline.co.uk. Until next time, trust the process and nail that exam. Stay curious.